the neighborhoods and whatnot, a community project. We helped them paint on this bridge abutment for a while, and then we went and stepped across the ditch where the Cubans were playing baseball. Now, I don't speak Spanish. They didn't speak English. They didn't know who I was. It couldn't have been anything political in any sense of the word. I just walked up smiling, and they gave me the bat, and so I promptly struck out. And then we went back across the ditch and walked away.
Your mental's the same. Not me, Bill. There's only one of me in all the world. I am one in a trillion. Where are you going? I'm leaving! I want to be free, Bill! There's no such thing as free, Will! Come on, less thinking, more swarming. I'm sick of swarming. We've been swarming all our lives. Sometimes, Will, it's like you've got a mind of your own. Tell me, Bill.
Way. Now this is the threat to our national security that Reagan's talking about. I think he's overplayed his hand. The mouse that roared. He is so bloody desperate for enemies to make it to be a big plot in the Caribbean. It's not just Nicaragua or just Nicaragua and El Salvador and Cuba. It's also, you've got the draw lines and axes and Grenada down here.
Lies beyond the swarm. More swarm. And then some more swarm. And then, Will, there's nothing but swarm. We are a swarm without end. Everything's got an end. See? I end here. That is not a happy ending. It stands to reason, Bill. If I swim against the swarm, I must eventually reach.
An airport that would support submarine operations and whatnot. He's pretty desperate, though, if this is how far he has to go to justify these policies. I told Jackie, though, when she was making her joke and everybody around us was laughing, I said, Jackie, you know, the sorry thing is that if he says that on national television, it means Grenada is going to...
Mike Myers says, yeah, baby.
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 And she, you know, immediately got sober and she said, you don't have to tell us that. We know about the world.
They've already bombed them, tried to assassinate their leadership.
Yeah, they have 6 hard cases that they've documented and investigated thoroughly of violent acts of destabilization.
Myers says, yeah, baby.
Mike 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 Myers says,
that originated from the CIA. One was the effort to bomb, to kill all the leaders of the government. We're at a National Day thing up on a podium. They got a bomb underneath it, but the concrete deflected the blast out to the crowd, so the leaders weren't touched, but 100 people were blown apart. The woman
killed that.
yeah, baby. Mike Myers says, yeah, baby.
Mike Myers says, yeah, baby.
Mike Myers says, yeah, baby.
Mike Myers says, yeah, baby.
Mike Myers says, yeah, baby.
Mike Myers says, yeah, baby.
Mike Myers says, yeah, baby.
Mike Myers says, yeah, baby. Mike Myers says, yeah, baby.
Mike Myers says, yeah, baby. Did I say that?
No, 3 of them died and 100 people were injured, torn apart. The woman that brought the bomb up in a basket of fruit and placed it under there, of course they caught her. Her brother had been to Barbados and the U.S. Embassy 4 days.
Yeah, say it right.
Everything that gets into your brain affects your reality tunnel, your worldview, or your belief system, which I abbreviate BS. The 3 major things I've been trying to teach in all of my books.
Before. One of his cousins, who had also been to Barbados in the U.S. Embassy, was driving around the northern end of the island and hit a bump or something. His car went off, a bomb in his car went off, and they went and investigated his home. It was an arsenal of plastique and detonators and whatnot. That's just one. Another one, large.
Never believe fully in anybody else's BS. I don't care if it's Roger Nish, the Pope, L. Ron Hubbard, Al Gore, George Bush, or I don't care who it is. Don't swallow all their belief system totally. Don't accept all of their bullshit, all their BS.
Shipload, $650,000 of spices was poisoned, and one of their 4 or 5 generator plants was sabotaged with stuff in the fuel to kill the diesels.
This is the type of thing they've been doing to the Cubans for years. Burning the crops and sabotaging.
The second rule is like unto the first. Don't believe totally in your own BS, which means that, as Bucky Fuller said, the universe consists of non-simultaneously apprehended events. Non-simultaneously. Universe consists of non-simultaneously apprehended events, which means any belief system or reality tunnel you've got right now is going to have to be.
The Cubans and many other corners of the world, yes.
John, what is the relationship between Grenada and the Soviet Union? Reagan has created the specter of Grenada being used as a Soviet base, and he's even elicited the possibility there may be missiles, Soviet missiles there. That's why we got to...
revised and updated as you continue to apprehend new events later in time, not simultaneously. This is the natural functioning of the human brain. It's the way children's brains perform before they're wrecked by the school system. It's the way the minds of all great scientists and artists work. But once you have a belief system, everything that comes in either gets ignored if it doesn't fit the belief.
Be tough with them. Is there any basis for this?
And there are Western tourists all over the island. They're not Russians or Russian tourists. There's hundreds of, Love Boat puts into town. You rent these little cars, that don't have sides, just a roof on, and you drive all over the place. Around the southern and eastern side of the island, I've flown in these planes landing. It's a very rugged coast.
belief system, or it gets distorted enough so that it can fit into the belief system. You got to be continually revising your map of the world, or you'll lose more and more contact with reality. Anybody who has a belief system which covers the whole universe
coastline, these little inlets and little fingers of land, all gorgeous, all with nice houses on them, where Canadians and Americans have retired. There's no bases of any kind on this place. They have their own militia and their own very tiny armed force, which of course anybody in this world has.
That would be the Roman Catholics, Orthodox Islam, the Scientologists, PSYCOP, the Marxists, the Objectivists, and most of the assholes you meet on the street. What has happened is their brain has stopped receiving new signals.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Write for Pollution Booklet, Box 1771, Radio City Station, New York.
Very